Dream: Digital Readiness Empowering Ambitious Middle-aged Women Entrepreneurs. Co-founded by the European Union. Dream: Become Digital. Module 4: Funding Opportunities for Businesses Digital Transformation. Developed by Balkan Women Coalition for the tailored curriculum of the Erasmus Plus project. Co-funded by the European Union. Views and opinions expressed are however those of the authors only and do not necessarily reflect those of the European Union or the State Scholarships Foundation (IKI). Neither the European Union nor IKI can be held responsible for them. Objectives of the module: generating income from the digital presence and the electronic platform. Learn about digital marketing techniques, paid advertising. Find out about European funding opportunities. Find out about funding opportunities from national programs in Greece and Spain. Topics. Topics: Paid advertising and its benefits. Display advertising and social media advertising. European funding programs. National Greek and Spanish funding programs. Theory: Monetization through digital marketing strategies and digital transformation of business. Generating income from a digital presence entails leveraging online platforms, content, and audience engagement for revenue. Approaches vary from online advertising and sponsored content to affiliate marketing and subscription services. The goal is to extract value from digital resources while optimizing return on investment. At the heart of generating revenue from a digital presence is content marketing, which focuses on producing and sharing valuable content to draw in and engage a targeted audience. In contrast to conventional advertising, content marketing seeks to build trust, establish credibility, and nurture relationships with customers. Paid advertising: It is a marketing technique which companies use in order to show their ads to target their audiences. It is a crucial part of a marketing strategy as it helps businesses communicate what they offer. It can refer to advertisements on the radio and on the TV, but it mostly refers to ads on the internet. These advertisements usually operate on an auction system. Through this auction system, the advertisers can make bids to big social media firms like Meta or Google Ads because they can determine the sighting of their users' ads and determine by who and when the ads are shown. However, there are some factors you need to consider when you want to embark on paid advertising and start bidding for companies, as each company has its own special bidding algorithm. Some of them are the bid amount, the quality of the advertisement, and the user engagement. The benefits of using paid advertising: Advanced targeting: Brand companies may aim at specific demographic information, interests, and behaviors that users may present. Performance measurement: The platforms that provide ads provide also detailed analytics that the users can take advantage of for recognitions. Affordability: In this way, small businesses can also launch a marketing strategy to target their audience. Another advantage of digital marketing is how simple it is to track and monitor results. Instead of spending a lot of money on user research, managers can view user response rates and gauge a campaign success in real time, which helps them plan for the next one more effectively. Paid ads are categorized based on the format of the ad and the channels that they are shown. The first category of paid ads is by the help of a search engine advertising, which addresses the use of search systems like Google, Bing, etc., by placing ads on them. Therefore, these ads pop up when users make a search query. It usually appears unsponsored. To start with paid advertising, you need to set clear advertising goals. Your goals are your compass in order to define the ads that should use. No matter your goals, they should be smart, specific, measurable, actionable, relevant, and time-bound. It is of utmost importance to identify and understand your audience and their needs. In this way, you can understand your potential customers and communicate in the same language. Thus, to understand them, you need to conduct market research, which includes the collection of and analysis of data regarding their age, demographics, and location, as well as their opinion about your product, services, etc. There are several types of paid advertising, and some of them are the following. Display advertising. Display advertising, often referred to as banner ads, which is another type of paid ad involving promoting products or services through graphics, images, and various formats on websites, social media, and TV. Platforms like Meta's Audience Network, Yahoo Advertising, and Google Display Network are commonly used to publish these ads. This type of advertising combines text, images, and videos, enabling businesses to reach large audiences while targeting specific demographics, locations, and population groups. Display ads are cost-effective, offering flexible pricing formats. They help businesses maximize visibility, achieve long-term brand recognition, and yield positive results by strategically placing products and services before the right audience. Social media advertising. Social media advertising is a relatively new form of paid advertising that utilizes platforms like Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, X, and TikTok to target audiences. It is a cost-effective marketing strategy suitable for businesses of all sizes, helping with branding, marketing, customer relationship building, and customer service. Like display ads, social media ads provide high returns on investment and operate on a pay-per-click model. They allow businesses to set budgets for ad campaigns while offering real-time monitoring and performance tracking. Beyond publishing content, these ads create opportunities for meaningful engagement with targeted audiences. Funding opportunities. The Digital Europe program is an EU-funded program with the aim of delivering digital technology to industries, small and medium-sized businesses, and public administrations. The digital program provides funding and key answers to the matters related to artificial intelligence, supercomputing, cybersecurity, advanced digital skills, governance and processing, as well as the use of digital technology in economy and society. Moreover, this program is a tool to help industries and SMEs to become digital. The project Digital Europe involves five main themes: high-performance computing, cloud, data and artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, advanced digital skills, accelerating best use of digital technologies. Some of the main priorities of the program are to address the issue of climate change and environmental preservation, secure the establishment of sector-specific common data spaces that are available to the public and private sector throughout the EU and are built on federated cloud-to-edge architecture that is safe and energy efficient. Strengthen and quicken Europe's use of AI technology, boost the EU's reaction to cyber threats and the readiness of its main sectors, promote the high standards of EU educational and training establishments in digital fields to increase their ability to develop and attract in digital talent through specialized courses in advanced digital technologies, including cybersecurity and semiconductors. Invest in development of effective and accessible digital public services and the encouragement of digital transformation. Other European programs include Horizon projects. These projects aim to deliver scientific, technological, economic, and societal impact in research and innovation in developing, supporting, and implementing policies while tackling global challenges and helps achieving the UN's Sustainable Development Goals and boost EU's competitiveness and development. The implementation of such projects creates job opportunities, boosts economic growth, and encourages transnational collaboration. Another project that provides EU funded is COSME. This project is about the competitiveness of small and medium-sized enterprises. The overall planned budget for the period of 2014 until 2020 was 2.3 billion euros, including the administrative costs. It all included four specific objectives, and these are access to finance, access to markets, improving framework conditions and competitiveness, promoting entrepreneurship and entrepreneurial culture. Erasmus for Young Entrepreneurs is an international exchange program for developing entrepreneurs. This program facilitates overcoming the difficulties of starting and operating a business while promoting international growth and business partnerships. Through the project, the young entrepreneurs can move from 1 to 6 months to another country and receive on-the-job training. In this way, they will develop their business and leadership skills as they will be working with an experienced host. The EU offers financial support for the applicants to help them cover the travel and living costs. Erasmus for Young Entrepreneurs has a high rate of approval, with 98% of entrepreneurs recommending it as an opportunity. 92% of entrepreneurs who have exploited this opportunity usually stay in touch with their hosts, and approximately 20% of the host entrepreneurs may embark on a joint venture with the new entrepreneurs. Greek funding projects. Greece's Recovery and Resilience Plan focuses on advancing the digital transition through investments and reforms in the digitalization of both the public and private sectors. The plan aims to enhance digital skills and connectivity while providing national funding opportunities through loans, grants, and financial instruments. Greece's national plan spent 1.6 billion euros on 5G network construction, 1.3 billion euros on public sector digital transformation, and 375 million euros in business digitalization, which will encourage SMEs to adopt digital technology. Additionally, the plan allocated nearly 750 million euros for digital upskilling and over 500 million of euros to support the digital transformation in the public health and education system. The Digital Transformation of SMEs program provides SMEs with vouchers to acquire digital technologies and related services. Through an online portal, SMEs can easily request support and select suitable digitalization solutions. The program also offers advisory support to help develop new digitalization solutions. Upon completion, many SMEs will benefit from assistance and vouchers to advance their digital transformation efforts. Another Greek project government implemented to facilitate digital transition was vouchers to students for laptops and other IT staff. During the pandemic, schools and universities were closed to prevent the spread of COVID-19 virus, and all the classes were held online, as well as many people had to work remotely. Therefore, the Greek government provided a voucher of 2,000 euros to approximately 500 students from the ages of 4 to 24 years old for low-income families and teachers. In this way, the Greek government assisted not only the society but also facilitated the digital transition of education. The Public Employment Services Greece 2.0 National Recovery and Resilience Plan focuses on enhancing the skills of the unemployed to improve their employability and accelerate the job reintegration. The initiative offers professional training programs aligned with economic demands. Trainees who complete the program and pass certification exams receive an allowance of 5 euros per training hour, amounting to 1,000 euros for a 200-hour program. Research and Innovate projects. Under the program Competitiveness of the National Strategic Reference Framework, with a budget of 30 million, Greece's Management and Implementation Authority for Research and Innovation Actions published the Research Innovate 2021-2022 7 project, an action of strategic importance. The main objective of this action is to connect research and innovation with entrepreneurship and enhance competitiveness, productivity, and an external focus of Greek businesses to boost domestic added value and accomplish a highly qualified and innovative entrepreneurship. All application proposals need to fall into one of the following priorities in order to get funding from the Research and Innovation Program: materials, construction and industry, tourism, culture and creative industries, agri-food chain, environment and circular economy, life sciences, health and pharmaceuticals, transport and supply chain, sustainable energy, digital technologies. In order to be eligible and participate in the program, companies must be legally established and operate in Greece or another EU member state. The Digital Transformation Strategy 2020-2025 of Greece, known as the Digital Bible, is the primary strategic document outlining the nation's priorities for digital transformation and improving digital literacy across all levels and ages of Greek society. It provides guidelines, strategic paths, and both horizontal and vertical actions to drive the digital transformation of Greek society and the economy. The plan focuses on seven main goals and includes supporting actions in specific areas such as citizen-focused programs and the education sector. Spanish funding opportunities. Digital skills are core priorities in the Digital Spain 2026 roadmap for proceeding with the country's digitalization, including the following measures: development of digital skills and closing of gaps, digitalization of education, digital skills for employment, boosting digital specialists, attract and retain digital specialists. This plan includes targeted programs for workers, educators, and SMEs with the goal of improving digital skills across society. It focuses on guaranteeing universal digital inclusion and bridging digital disparities, especially gender gaps. The EU's Recovery and Resilience Facility provides a sizable budget to encourage the integration of digital skills into industry, education, and public administration. Other national plans include funding from the INSD Business School in Spain, which introduced the sixth edition of Closing the Gap scholarships, which are intended to close the gender gap, encourage women to hold management roles in the digital industry, and give women the education they need to create digitally related careers, business projects, or applications that will advance their careers. 10 scholarships altogether covering 100% of the tuition for any program offered by the institutions are available through the Closing Gap initiative. Kids Digital Program. The Spanish government launched Key Digital to assist businesses, particularly startups, in implementing specialized digital solutions that might improve project management or growth. Companies up to 50 people are eligible to apply, but the number varies according to the size of the company. Kit Digital is set up as a digital voucher that can be used to implement digital solutions to the maximum amount of aid awarded after the corresponding amount, between 2,000 and 12,000 euro, has been granted. A digitalization agent can be chosen from the KIT digital catalog of collaborators. The National Digital Competencies Plan, in order to determine the steps that must be taken at the national, regional, and local levels to ensure that all citizens have access to pertinent resources so that they can learn and develop digital skills. The National Plan for Digital Skills aims to offer a roadmap. This national plan was in 2021 with two other national digitalization plans. The National Digital Skills Plan provides the following thematic areas: fostering inclusivity in the digital sphere and making sure no Spanish citizen is left behind, reducing the gender digital divide by taking steps to increase the proportion of women pursuing education, degrees, and entering the information and communication technology industry. encouraging students and teachers at all levels to upgrade their digital skills, making certain that small and medium-sized businesses in Spain (SMEs) have access to skilled talent pool of qualified workers and adequate digital skills to manage the effect of the digital transformation. In general, Spain mostly provides services and grants through educational programs and opportunities rather than direct financing. Practical tools. Practical tools. Writing a concept note. A concept note is an essential tool for securing funding for a project or business initiative. It serves as a concise document where you can outline the subject and goals for your project. Funders and applicants use concept notes as a screening tool in order for the first to evaluate their financing criteria and the latter to request funding. A well-crafted concept note enhances your chances of moving to the next stage of consideration by showcasing the potential of your proposal. This document allows you to make a strong first impression, spark interest, and gather feedback to refine your project proposal before committing significant resources. The goal is to pique the funder's curiosity and convince them to explore your idea further. Therefore, the opening statements of a concept note are critical, as they need to immediately capture the funder's attention and encourage them to read on. Initially, it is suggested to provide a small board with the key information about your project, facilitating the funding agency to choose your project to invest in. This key information may include the full title of your project, the project's duration, its deadline, and sometimes a proposed budget that you think will be enough to cover the activities and the expenses of your project. In order to address the background of your idea, it is helpful to consider why it is important to address the specific problem and what has been already done to solve it. In this way, you will be able to consider other innovative ideas. In the section of aims and objectives, it is important to refer to your overall objectives and what you want to achieve by getting finance and implementing this project. Furthermore, an essential aspect of writing a concept note is identifying your target audience. Clearly define the target group, the beneficiaries, explaining who the project aims to help and how it will improve their lives. A successful concept note may demand the contribution of experts from different fields, such as financial, technical, and administrative side. The contribution of other experts from various backgrounds will provide the necessary expertise and experience that you need to accomplish a successful concept note and resolve any issues that may arise. However, the planning of composing your concept note is the most important part. Especially the results of your concept note planning are influenced by how well you organize it. Therefore, the more organized, analytical, and to the point your statement is, the most chances you have not to be rejected by the funding organization. Last but not least, a very important part is the development of the activities and the work packages of your project proposal. A small description of the work packages is of the utmost importance in order to provide the necessary information for the funding agency. Therefore, work packages serve as the building blocks of your project, and providing a concise yet comprehensive description of each work package is essential to convey the scope, purpose, and implementation strategy to the funding agency. A well-structured presentation of the specific activities, deliverables, and timelines not only demonstrates feasibility and coherence of your project. Prioritizing the clarity and relevance in this section can significantly strengthen your proposal and increase its likelihood of approval. Thus, an indicative structure that you can follow for a successful concept note is the project title and the summary of your main idea and objectives, identifying the problem and solution, target beneficiaries, aim and objectives, project work packages and activities, budget and financial planning. Paid advertising can be achieved through meta ads. In the category of meta ads are included Facebook and Instagram ads. Step 1. Log in or create an account in the platform Ad Manager. First of all, you need to make a metapixel. This metapixel is like a tracking code for advertising campaign where you can keep a record of your sales. It is suggested to use Shopify in order to create your own metapixel. Ads are the category of ad sets which are included in a wider campaign of paid advertising. The ad set holds the ads and share the same targeting settings. For example, you can target people who belong to the same age group, country, or even share the same interests. Campaign contains a group of ad sets that share the same goals. In the phase of the campaign, you can define the goals and objectives of your company. For instance, you can create a campaign to increase website traffic or push sale for a specific product. During the phase of ad sets, you can define the audience placement in which social media you want your ads to be presented, or you can do both. The budget and the schedule. Step 2. In the level of the ad set, it is very important to define the location that you want your ad to be spotted on, the age group, and specific preferences. In general, the more targeted your audience, the better it is for the performance of your ad. After you have created your account, you can start working on your account by clicking the button saying Create. Step 3. You will have to choose the objective that your ad best fits. For instance, if you want to increase your sales, you will have to choose the section Sales. If you want to generate leads and you are a service-based business, you can choose the option Leads. Step 4. You can also choose a campaign setup. You can create your sales campaign either manually or use automatic placements using a tailored and streamed setup. If you do not have so much experience in the field of paid advertising and meta ads, it is suggested that you proceed with the manual way in order to manually select all the settings and learn the steps that you need to follow more efficiently, as it is a traditional way of building meta ads. Each campaign has one product range, not one product, which means that should be not created a new campaign for every product. Step 5. Choose the type of audience that you will be targeting. There is a section where you can set your preference goals. As already stated, it is important to define the location that you want your ad to address to. There are two ways to create audiences. The first one is called prospecting, and it is a way to reach new customers through Facebook advertising by targeting people who have not yet interacted with your business online. Meta ads provide two useful tools for businesses to find potential customers. There are lookalike audiences and saved audiences. Lookalike audiences are created using your existing customer data to find people who are similar to your current customers, whereas saved audiences allow you to target prospects using interests, behaviors, and demographic data. The other way to create audiences is retargeting. This way is useful to advertise to people who have already interacted with your business, like maybe they have already visited your website. Therefore, you can retarget by using custom audiences. Step 6. Placements. It is suggested from meta ads that you use Advantage plus placements. The key to making successful ads is making ads that are the creative part is very updated and modern with developed analytics. The platform called Motion can help you take a look at your ads from a creative perspective and understand what are the common attributes that are working and what are the things that are not working. In this way, you can check which type of advertisements have a big impact. For instance, any ad that opens with a question is keeping people watching longer, and that's a functional insight. Furthermore, you can choose your budget being allocated either daily or monthly or at the end of the campaign. You can change the amount of your budget anytime you want. Step 7. After you have fulfilled your visual material, a photo ad, a video, or a carousel ad, you go back to the ad management platform and put your ad's name, a partnership if it exists, ad setup where you can choose between to create account from the scratch or to use an existing post from Facebook or Instagram. It will be most helpful if you prepare your content beforehand and scale your budget slowly. Don't try to scale your budget too quickly, so you're going to want to increase your budget by 20% every few weeks. Lastly, considering that uploading your ad both at Instagram and Facebook, you're maximizing your opportunities of sales, profit, and recognition. Quiz: Funding opportunities for digital skills transition in Europe, Spain, and Greece. Section 1: European projects. Which of the following is not a European project supporting digital skills? Circle the correct answer. The correct answer is D. 2. True or false? The Digital Europe program focuses exclusively on funding for private tech companies. The correct answer is false. 3. Which key area is not a focus of the Digital Europe program? Circle the correct answer. The correct answer is B. Section 2: Funding opportunities in Greece. What is the name of the Greek national program funded by the European Union to support digital transformation? Circle the correct answer. The correct answer is B. 5. Which sector has been prioritized in Greece's digital skills initiatives? Circle the correct answer. The correct answer is B. Section 3: Funding opportunities in Spain. What is the primary funding source for Spain's Plan Nacional de Competencias Digitales, National Plan for Digital Skills? The correct answer is B. True or false? Spain's digital skills plan includes initiatives for both adults and children to reduce the digital divide. The correct answer is true. Section 4: General knowledge. Short answer: Name one key European funding program that provides grants specifically for digital upskilling. Some possible answers include Digital Europe Program, Erasmus+, Horizon Europe, etc. Multiple choice. The European Social Fund aims to. Circle the correct answer. The correct answer is B. Fill in the gap. The fund is an EU initiative supporting regional development and includes grants for digital innovation in rural areas. The correct answer for the gap is European Regional Development Fund. Outcomes. Learning outcomes. Proficiency in paid advertising techniques. Participants will understand the benefits, the types and strategies of paid advertising, including digital marketing techniques like display and social advertising, enhancing digital skills to better adapt to digital economy. Understanding financial strategies for digital transformation. Participants will gain insight into financial strategies and funding opportunities to support digital transformation. Learners will become familiar with key European and national funding programs such as Digital Europe Programme, COSME, Horizon projects, etc. Practical skills in proposal writing. Participants will learn to craft a concept note, an essential tool for securing funding, with a focus on structure, clarity, and target audience. Learners will acquire the ability to plan and execute digital transformation initiatives tailored to the specific needs and contexts. Thank you for your attention.